Hey guys, it's Captain Forest here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over both these combatants to see who would win, more often not in an inverse situation, Phoenix Force Wolverine versus Phoenix Force Cyclops. Now before I start this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for further content. Also, shouts to the Cough Shop gang, they make awesome content, their links will be in the description. Also shouts to the HQ squad, they also help me in my videos too, massive shouts to them. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Phoenix Force Wolverine and see what he brings to the table. So right off the bat, Phoenix Force Wolverine should scale above Phoenix Force Hyperion, who was unable to handle the power of the Phoenix Force. This very same Hyperion was able to survive the collapse of two universes. Now with the Phoenix Force comes extraordinary powers. Now in Wolverine's case, his adamantium claws are laced with Phoenix Force fire. Already the claws have durability negation inherently. It's also been able to slice through Thor, no problem, literally just slices through him like butter, and with the Phoenix Force power on top of that, just amplifies it extraordinarily, which is very impressive. Now Wolverine, with the Phoenix Force power, his claws pretty much are set on fire. He's used these claws to pretty much slice through his opponents in character. It also grants him the ability to fly. He can also spread his flames from his body and pretty much burn anyone that's around him, and pretty much any user who obtains the Phoenix Force's power, it amplifies you inherently, so it amplifies all your natural abilities. And in Wolverine's case, as we all know, for Wolverine, he has his indestructible adamantium skeleton and claws, his healing factor, his berserker rage which amps his AP and speed by 10 times, and his indomitable will. All of these factors are all amplified thanks to the Phoenix Force's power. So yeah, that's going to round up Wolverine. I'm going to go ahead and move on and talk about Phoenix Force Cyclops. When you become the host of the Phoenix Force, you will gain extraordinary hexes and increased stats. In fact, characters like Phoenix Force Namor, Colossus, Majik, Emma Frost, and Cyclops have all demonstrated to embarrass and take down Thor. This Thor was not holding back given the nature of the situation, and that the Phoenix Force is a powerful entity which is not to be taken lightly. They all go on to dominate and embarrass the Avengers during the Avengers vs X-Men run, which would mean Thor would have used his full power in the attempt to take on the Phoenix 5, but unfortunately it amounted to nothing. Now Cyclops with the Phoenix Force was able to one-shot the Avengers with a casual massive Phoenix Force fire area of effect with just a gesture. All of the Phoenix Force members can fly and survive in space. Cyclops gained some telepathic powers through the Phoenix Force, allowing him to telepathically communicate with people and read minds. Cyclops displays mental resistances to Professor X's own mind hacks. He attacks back with his own, which killed Charles in the process, which is very impressive. Cyclops is able to use telekinesis, such as grabbing hold of Iron Fist telekinetically and singeing him with Phoenix Force fire. Cyclops' mere presence cooked Wolverine's ass. This version of Cyclops is more dangerous and uncaring. He will resort to using full-powered optic blasts to dispatch of his enemies in character, rather than his more rational, strategic and tactical self with his optic blasts when he normally uses low to mid frequency early on in the fights. Cyclops is also able to tear through dimensions, such as tearing his way into Kung Lu. Cyclops was able to endure an attack from the Scarlet Witch's magic. He later goes on to know Sal and be completely unaffected by her attacks as he became stronger. So that's going to round up Phoenix Force Cyclops and both these combatants. I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts on who I think wins more often not in an inverse situation. So win cons and advantages. Wolverine, he has his adamantium claws, his Phoenix Force fire amplification and hexes, his healing factor and his berserker rage. Now Cyclops, he also has his optic blast, he also has his Phoenix Force power, amplification and hexes. Both have ways to take victory. Cyclops has his optic blast and Phoenix Force powers. Phoenix Force Wolverine has his claws and other powers. In character, this version of Cyclops is more ruthless, stubborn and arrogant, very egotistical. Wolverine is also stubborn, but he's also relentless and also dangerous when he goes on the hunt. What I see happening in character is Cyclops blasting barrages of optic blasts at Wolverine. Wolverine will use his mobility and his Phoenix Force powers to fly around the optic blasts, or he will use his claws to deflect the optic blasts. Now Cyclops will become quite irritated and he will perform a full powered area of effect of an optic blast, which is pretty big, so Wolverine would have a hard time getting around it. What I see Wolverine doing in this situation, if he was to get caught, pretty much this is going to set off his berserker rage. Wolverine will charge through the optic blast, and thanks to the Phoenix Force's powers amplifying Wolverine's inherent mutant powers, his healing factor, speed and AP and sheer willpower, tenacity, that will all help him recover and power through the optic blast. And more often than not, I just see Wolverine getting in close and taking Cyclops' head off. GG. We've also seen even Base Cap with his shield block an optic blast from Cyclops. Cyclops, with his sheer stubborn attitude, was not going to let up, and despite the onslaught, his own optic blast got redirected back at him and launched him away. So I see, because of Cyclops's nature and character in terms of the Phoenix Force, because the Phoenix Force also alters your attitude, it makes you a bit more different than before. I see him being more hell-bent in the situation. He's literally gonna be on the offensive, and even if Wolverine keeps charging through, he's going to continue to blast those optic blasts. He's not going to use strategy, he's just going to go in, and I think that's going to be the downfall for Phoenix Force Cyclops. And Wolverine, this actually works for him, because this puts Cyclops in a situation where Wolverine can go right in and just take victory and get in and pretty much take his head off. So more often than not, I have to give victory to Phoenix Force Wolverine. Adamantium too durable, healing factor will help him, and other assets work more in Wolverine's favor in this situation. So yeah, that's going to round up both Phoenix Force Cyclops and Phoenix Force Wolverine and the whole video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for further content. But yeah, it's been real. See you guys in the next one.